guys. So we just got back from Kentucky,
Yes,
and we
it
had a
was good.
phenomenal time, and we were just sitting here in the car, kind of talking about what's going on in the world and in the economy. And Keita was talking about like what her mom was telling her about 5 cents
I
like
know.
some years ago.
It was amazing to hear. She used to say, like, her mom back in the day, 5 cents would give you a whole lot of something. And we're sitting here like 5 cents today would give you a
whole lot of nothing.
And it's amazing. You all think about it. When you were younger, what did the economy look like for you?
I know for me, I remember going to the candy house, being able to get the chews and the pink cookies, for a penny. And then all of a sudden, shit went up to 5 cents.
Come on. What about gas prices?
Gas prices. When I first got my car in 2001, $10 could fill me all the way up. Now $10 will get me a fourth of a fourth of a tank.
You up the street.
Like, it's
but
ridiculous.
You know what? A lot of people really don't research why. What causes that? We see inflation. We know of the word inflation. We see gas prices going up. We see the cost of living going up. But we never take the time to really research that.
Right.
What causes inflation?
Well, from the research that I've done, and I was so ignorant to everything that was going on, Richard Nixon took us off the gold standard back in 1971. So our money was no longer backed by gold. And so even with that, the reality is we have just a currency. So the government tomorrow could decide to say, we don't want to use this currency anymore.
Wow.
What do you have?
But we have already lost 98% of our purchasing power.
And it was just 80% lost about 4 or 5 years ago.
Exactly.
So, I mean, that speaks volumes.
It really does. It really does. But you're not the only person that's ignorant to it. A lot of people, are not even prepared for if something like that was to happen and our dollar goes back to its true purchasing power, which is at 0%.
Right.
So we need to make sure that we, are saving in other precious metals so we can, have something to hedge against inflation.
And you can't even save like the traditional way in savings accounts because you only get like 1 to 2%.
And that's not even enough
to keep up with inflation, which is about 11%.
Exactly.
So you have to do things a way that is not conventional. And a lot of times because of fear, we won't go out and research and see what's going on in the world so that we can protect ourselves.
Exactly.
But it's time out for that. It's time for us to get ourselves educated on what's going on in the world because the reality...
Go ahead.
I'm saying the reality is what's going on in the world affects us whether we want to accept it and believe it or not.
The thing is, we really need to change the way we see money.
Right.
Because if we change the way we see money, we'll definitely change the way
we bank. Seriously.
Because it really is important, to make sure that we're really educating ourselves on what the economy looks like and position ourselves so that we won't wake up one morning and everything that we have worked so hard for means nothing.
Like in Zimbabwe.
Exactly. People panning for gold to survive, to live.
It shouldn't be that way. And, we don't want that happening to any of us. You want to get yourself set up. So do your research, find out what's going on in the world where the economy is concerned. Don't sit back and just choose not to know. You don't want to do that. That's the least you want to. That's the last thing you want to do. Seriously. That's the last thing you want to do. So,
we love you guys.
Peace out. Do your research. Hit us up. We'll love to talk to you.
Get you guys started on your savings account.
All right. Peace out. God bless.